Alright, I have a rare one. This one's a 8-rack matchup, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So, go for the Codex Shredder, there's going to be a whole lot of discard here. My opponent does not have one of their win cons in hand, so that's fortunate. Yeah, Inquisition, and that's going to be poopy. Yeah, it made me confused that my opponent went for the Brutality first instead of the Bridge. So, grab a Shredder. Now, Double Swamp with Inquisition kind of let me know, and as soon as I saw the Raven's Crime, I was like, okay, yeah, it's definitely 8-rack. And the trick that I use against 8-rack is I keep lands in my hand, because the only way they can make me discard lands is with Raven's Crime or like Smallpox or Funeral Charm. They can't use Thoughtseize or Inquisition or So I'm just holding lands in holding my hand right now. Let my opponent make me discard stuff because I'm not going to need it anyways. It might have been good to cast Brutality there, but that way I can get rid of Smallpox. But yeah, again, I'm letting my opponent play out their spells to make me discard. Is kind of hoping I just keep my opponent off their few threats. They only have a few threats there. Now a Lantern, that does it basically, because now I can just keep my opponent off of threats. The Mutavault is dangerous, and I don't think that I knew that my opponent had Thoughtseize in hand, so that's why I keep the Ghost Quarter in hand just in case. Yeah. And again, yeah. So now I have perfect information. I see the Thoughtseize, and I know my opponent has 0 outs at this point. I didn't want my opponent to have Funeral Charm because that can make me discard at instant speed. So, yeah, I do the Life Drain there. Yep. Yeah, I mill. So I go ahead and Ghost Quarter that. And I don't think my opponent searches because they really want that rack. So I'm forced to mill with the other Shredder. And fortunately enough, it's just a Shrieking Affliction. Now I've got a pretty good life total here for fair. I think I missed a trigger or two maybe, I don't know. And I figure, you know what, Affliction's not so bad. Like, my opponent is down to 21, and Affliction's going to deal 2 to me max per turn. And I can probably keep my opponent off another one. Yeah, opponent is forced to use Raven's Crime to make me discard here. Yeah, Thoughtseize and grab a fair. And again, my clock is actually faster than my opponent's, and I'm able to mill myself into more mill pieces while my opponent is stuck drawing dead stuff. Yep. Now I can surgical those Raven's Crimes, and that'll be game. Because then I can just start holding lands, and I'm going to win anyways from the mill. Alright, so Leyline of Sanctity. Pretty good against 8-rack. Shrieking Affliction doesn't target though, so I do have to worry about that. And there's Shrieking Affliction. So here I actually play it really slow, because I don't want my opponent to be able to get a whole lot going on. I really want to play fair here to try to get some life, and I know I'm about to take some damage here, but if I can just start holding cards maybe a little bit, or kill one of these or something. But what I really need is start gaining life with fair, so I can negate some of that damage. Yeah. So play the lantern, and that way I can start controlling. I'm going to take 2 damage anyways, one way or the other. So I figure I'll take it from the rack rather than that, and still, get information. And I'm trying to dig into more stuff. I play out the bridge because, again, I'd rather take 2 damage from the rack than from Beat a Vault. And really, I'm only taking 1 damage thanks to Inventor's Fair. Yeah. I think my opponent forgets to attack with Beat a Vault here, too. Yeah. Yep, there we go. Opponent remembers. But I'm remembering my triggers as well. Yeah, I sack my Shredder for the seal. So I can go ahead and just get rid of the rack. And now I can surgical the rack and Shrieking Affliction. And my opponent is left with nothing but, well, I mean, if we look here, they're left with Bitter Blossom and Beat a Vault to try to kill me. Liliana can't target. So really, at this point, I've won the game. My opponent doesn't concede yet, because they don't realize that Liliana says target player, and they think they can get me to sacrifice my Leyline. Or sacrifice my Leyline and my bridge and stuff. So, yep, exile all of my opponent's real win cons here. Yeah. So there's a needle. So this is where my opponent realizes, I mean, I play the needle and name Liliana, and my opponent's like, yep, that's game, because, shut off Liliana. And I was like, well, actually, the ley lines shut off Liliana, so it didn't take the needle. And, but opponent conceded, and that's game.